Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of An Engineer's Opinion. This time I'm going to be talking about boiling an omelet in a bag. So let's jump over here. And so what we have here from all recipes is how to make an omelet in a bag. So what they do is they dump all their omelet ingredients into a ziploc bag and then they chuck it in some boiling water for like 15 minutes and then presto, they got themselves an omelet. Now, this will save you time if you're going to make multiple omelets. It's not going to save you any time if you're going to make a single omelet. So if you have a whole party of people to feed and they all want omelets, I would look into using this method. So you're going to go through a lot of bags, but that's fine. Now, safety aspects. Let's go over to the ziploc website itself. So ziploc bags are BPA free, they are dioxin free, sort of, and they meet the FDA requirements for microwave temps. So I say sort of for the dioxin free because the dioxins don't come out until you hit 1500 degrees when you're mixed with chlorine. You're boiling, that's 212 degrees Fahrenheit, not an issue. These bags are going to be destroyed by the time you hit that temp, so it's really not going to be an issue. So, do you need to worry about chemicals? Not really. Is your bag going to break eventually? Yeah. You're only going to be able to do this maybe 2 or 3 times, and then you're going to notice the bag's starting to feel a little funny. Some of the seams might rip out on you, and it might look a little crinkly in spots. And if you've ever microwaved a Ziploc bag, you'll notice the bag kind of changes a little bit. And that's really going to be what you're fighting here. So when you're putting your bags into your pan, make sure it's a nice deep pan. If your bag touches the bottom of that pan, you're going to melt spots on the bag because the bottom of the pan is much hotter than the water itself. So just be careful with that. Try to keep it away from the edges, but mostly it's the bottom of the pan that you're going to be fighting. Now, I have a box of Ziploc bags here. It says right on them, go ahead and microwave it, but it says do not overheat the contents. So in a microwave, the contents, the fat, can actually get a lot hotter than boiling. And that's what's going to ruin your bag. So if your water is actually 212 degrees, your contents aren't going to get any hotter than that. And you don't really need boiling water for this to work. You could use like 180 degree water and be just fine. It might add a little bit of cooking time, but it's going to preserve your bags a lot better. These bags will start to break down around 192 degrees. So if you're really worried about the longevity of your bags, turn your water temp down, get a little temp probe, and just cook it a little longer. You'll be able to get more use out of your bags and probably be happier in the long run. But otherwise, yeah, go ahead and make them in the boiling water. You're not really going to have an issue. That's an engineer's opinion.